Alright, got me a new place today. Actually, a friend of the family, she said her home's at least 120 years old, but she didn't know the date that it was built. Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. But anyway, my wife said I should send her a message, so I did on the computer. She replied back and said, sure, but man, there's something funny about this. Read this comment that she sent back to me on Facebook. That's pretty funny stuff. Man, that goes to show you, you just never know what's in the ground. I mean, that'd probably stunk if I was back in that pasture and dug that up. I mean, oh man, what the crap. Anyway, listen, I don't know how long I can do this today. It is so miserably hot. It's probably 90 now. Humidity's up through the roof, and I haven't even left my driveway yet, and it is just miserable. So let's take the 15-minute drive over to that house. I'll show you a couple pictures of it, and let's see how long we can take it before we get ran out. Well, we've arrived. There it is, back this lane. And man, that is beautiful. I bet you back in the day that place was just phenomenal. It's a beautiful old farmhouse now. Could you imagine that 150 years ago? That's just something else. Got the great big old stone foundation, you know, the foundation that they cut by hand or whatever. It's really cool. And somewhere there's a mule. I hope we don't find him today, but you know, their yard's pretty decent. It's bigger than what I remember it ever being. So looks like there's some pretty good piece of property to be able to go around. See that old stone? That stuff is old. That's like the hand cut stuff from back in the old days. So this might be turning out pretty good. We'll soon find out. Here we go. Well, there's my first target. I had to get away from the house, man. Too much junk. Daggone. Couldn't balance, couldn't do nothing over there. It's just constant chatter, constant junk. So there's the first one. You see it as I do. 1941. I did dig a 1965 quarter a minute ago. Of course, it always has to be a 1965 quarter, doesn't it? So maybe I'm in a place to where it's not so bad and junky, and I can actually hear a little bit of something. So there's one for the bucket. Oh, there's number two, and that is it so far. 2 wheats and a quarter. So I'm in the 40s, so we still have potential to find something good here, so I'm gonna keep on hunting. Let me open this back up. It fell over on me. I almost didn't dig this because it was spotty. If you know anything about the CTX, it just wasn't a solid hit. It was kind of like trash. But if you look at that, I'm thinking I got my first, honestly, of years of doing this, I think I've got my first silver quarter, because look at that rim. I have no, it is $quarter. So I'd say that's what we're looking at. I can't see through the screen, man. Please be my first silver quarter. It is whole. That right there is my very first silver quarter. So that alone coming here was absolutely worth every second of driving here. So I found a 40, a 41 wheat penny, and now a 42 quarter. So check that dude out. That's worth it every time right there. Awesome. I've looked at this coin for at least the last 5 minutes. It's brown, but underneath that brown's green. But if I look at that just right, I'm thinking that's an Indian. The back's unrecognizable too. You just can't see anything. And let me see, if you hold it like that, it looks like an Indian to me. How about you? I don't know. Can't tell. Wish I could. But that's a good sign. Maybe I can find something here. Another one that's in good shape. Alright, I'm just a couple of foot of where I dug that unknown coin, Indian wheat, whatever. If you see right here, There it is. I'm hoping that this one might actually be an Indian, and I can't see it as good as you guys can right now. Let me see. I'm still not seeing anything worth detailing it. And daggone, looks like it might be just a wheat. It's definitely a wheat. Let me see what date she is. It's a no-dater. She's toast. Can't tell. There's another one. Well, there's another wheat. And if I was to guess, I'm going to say that's 1910. It's kind of hard to see through this viewfinder, but that's why I want to turn it a couple different ways here. But I say it's 1910. So that's even a better promising sign right there. So let's find a barber. I have officially lost count on wheat pennies today. And there looks like a 44D. Man. And another one. Daggone. 1941 maybe? That's what it's looking like to me, but maybe with this camera I can see it after I put it on the computer. It'll look a little different. Somewhere in the 40s. 41 I'm pretty sure. I mean, man, that's it. Just wheat and wheat and wheat. But the homeowner told me that this was actually the front door on the other side of this, but I couldn't metal detect it because it was so trashy. And I come to find out that she told me that the guy that lived here before her, when she moved out, or when he moved out, he threw all of his stuff right there outside the front door and burned it. So that's why I tried that initially, but man, it's just, you can't metal detect it, unfortunately. So that's where all the goodies will be, but I just can't get into it. So now I'm stuck in the, kind of like the backyard, but at least it's not junky, and I'm still finding decent targets, so I'm gonna go for a few more minutes here. Oh my God, it's hot. I swear to you, it feels like it's 150 out there. No breeze, nothing, just no clouds, just hotter than, sheesh. Anyway, I'm done. She said I can come back anytime I want to, and I'm going to, because there's plenty left to hunt here, and I just need a cooler day or a morning or an evening or something. But you know, I got another first again today, so it still hasn't been a bad day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know if I'm counting it right, seven wheats and an awesome silver quarter, like I said, my very first one, and part of an old dog tag, which I can't read, but I'm happy with that, man. You know, a silver, if you get a silver per hunt, man, you're doing good. So I am totally stoked with my silver quarter. You cannot beat it. So until next time, maybe I'll be back here, maybe I'll find me another place, but this is definitely another place to come back to check out at a later date. So that's it, man. We'll see you guys next week or so, and again, thanks for watching.